Right, so what I've got is some card, and it's 8 centimetres in width, but I'm going to cut this down to the size I need, which is going to be no more than 12 centimetres. I'm just making a small book for a junk journal, not for mine, but to show you how to do it, for those who don't know. So I'll put the measurements on this so you can see it. If you're not quite seeing the full page or video, open the video up. You can, at the bottom there is I'll show you on a picture, but at the bottom there is some icons, and you want the one that's full page. Put it on full page and you'll be able to see everything. Some people don't realise it's not me that's hiding my hand. I got them here. I can see it on the playback. Right, so we've done this one, which is from there to there, 8 centimetres, and what did I just say this was? 12. And from there is 12 centimetres, okay? So I want 2 centimetres off each, so this is now going to become 6 and 10 on the craft card. So I've already cut it at... no, I need to cut it down, silly old, come on. 6. And then do it again here. 6. Like that. So that will sit there like that, and then I need to do this one at 10. Just need to do that and take that away. Now I've got the glue gun on, but we're going to use the wood glue for this. So that's going to be the book, like that. So now what I've got to do is to make sure that all the edges, and I need to get it in the middle. So I'm just going to fold this over, like that. Let me get my bone folder. I want that nice and straight. And then this one also needs to be folded over. Nice and straight. But what I'm going to do with the end is to chop off no more than a bit like that, just the corner. No more than 1 centimetre. I'm going to do that on all the corners. Like that. And we end up with that, and then your booklet can sit bang in the middle like that. And then what we have to do, we could score it I suppose, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do it like this first. I can move down a little bit actually. That'll cut off, it doesn't matter. Just fold that down. Hang on, let me just get this right. Then we'll fold that down. Fold that one in. And then fold that one in. And then you just make sure you put those creases in. Like that. And those creases in. So I'm just going to fold those over. Wait a minute, let's get that straight. Yep, well that's saying it straight. And then fold that one in. And that one. But then all you do, you cut these off. So you've got your lines where you want them. Like that. Just chop those ends off. Make sure you put your little snick in it there and there. See, like that. So we've now got that, but I now have to glue this onto here. So I'm going to take the wood glue. And just stick that on there. Like that. And then I need to just cut that a little bit more. Like that. That'll do. And then we just glue over those. Fold that over into a book. So you've got that side done up to now. I'm just going to put a couple of clips on this just to hold it. Oops. Until that dries. Just pop that out of the way. So now all I'm going to do is to do the pages. I'm going to take an A4 sheet. And I'm going to fold that. We're going to fold that again. Like that. Fold that. And then I'm just going to measure. We need to do, what did I say that was? I've forgotten what size that was. Oh, 6. So we need to do 5 centimetres. And then I'm going to cut that. Like that. I'm just going to measure that again. And we're going to do that again. These are easy, quick and very simple to make. And then what we do is we're going to fold this in half again. Fold that in half. Like that. Take our booklet. Now you can cover this obviously, which I will do for you. You can do all the measurements yourself. I do everything freehand. Now I prefer to use the wood glue because it's made from trees. Oops. I'm just going to fix that on there like that. Refold that. And there you've got your book covered. Then these, what you do with these is you can glue them in. Like that. The way you folded them. Now you can decorate all your papers first. Undo that. Oh, sorry, undo that. And then we fold that again. And then we just glue that on top of that one. You should have these prepared ready because you have to do it quickly. So I should have had them all folded ready just to glue and stick in. And you do that. And the last one. Actually, I think 3's enough in there, yeah. But look, you've got an instant book that you can pull out. You can do anything you want on them. You fold them back into place. Sorry. Like that. Just fold them back into place. But a really quick and easy book for your journal. A miniature book. If I was taking my time in that, it would be better than this. But I was rushing it through because I want to get that done. So that's just a mini book that you can add. I'm just going to let that set and dry a little bit. By sticking those on. And then that'll be ready shortly. And you can put a tie on it. You can do whatever you want. When I don't mean a tie, a dicky bow. I'm on about a little tie here. In fact, I'll do that. So, I'm going to take my crocodile and just put a hole there and one there. And again, remember yesterday I had these. So if I just cut these, I mean you can use ribbon, strings, whatever you want. You can do them anyhow you want. So I can wrap that around, push that back through that side. Okay, pull it through and then just tie that up. They're really quick and easy projects like that. And you've got a little book. It's up to you how you do them. I'm just trying to give you different ideas. And, you know, and there you go. You've got yourself a nice little book. Very quick and easy to make for your junk journals. So many different ways. Somebody's been asking me about the, you know, the the coin one. Well, there is a video I've got several actually, but it's so easy. Take a strip. I'm not going to give you any measurements because you can make the coin thing any size you want. So I'm just taking half of a A4 page, right? And then you need a flap to seal it with. So I'm going to do that like that. Okay, so you need that flap. You need a pocket. Which size do you want? I'm going to use that size. That's 2 folds. This side has to be the same size as that. So I'm marking it out. It is so simple. Let me just do it this way. I can't see in this light. There. Okay. You don't need that end on. Don't waste it. That can do as a card. Okay. You need the flap. Like that. So you've got your flap. Okay. So you cut this out. And I would just cut it on the inside. Just on the inside. Like that. And across the top. Like that. Then you need to cut this on the angle like that, and you need to cut this section off. Okay, that's gonna fold there, that's gonna fold, oh, that's gonna fold there, that's gonna fold there. You glue this. So we're gonna glue this section first. Like that. I'm just using ordinary glue. Use wood glue, whatever you want to do. Little bit of glue on the edge. Like that. You don't need any more. And then what you can do is make yourself a little button. Or you can put a button on there. Pop that on there. Like that. You can do anything you want. You put a flower on there or whatever. Something like that will do. Now you will have to use some form of glue that's going to hold it. So for me, I'm just going to pop that on there now. Like that. Like I said, you can use what you want. Let that dry. Then when you close your flap, you just wrap that around, and you've created yourself a little envelope. So you've done a booklet and a little envelope. Really easy projects for you to do, and you can put what you like on them, or in them should I say. This one again, what we could do is cut, let me just see. I'm just going to cut that and cut around.